Alright, welcome back. We're here with part 2 of the major scale. In part 1 we learned the open G major scale, and every scale has its own kind of open or first position version, and we'll learn more of those. But today I want to talk about the closed position major scale. And we're still going to learn this in the key of G, and the notes will sound exactly like the scale you learned earlier, the open G major scale. The difference is we're going to change all of the open strings, for example, 5th string open, into fretted notes. And that way, once you learn this scale, you can move it to other keys. Or it moves all over the fretboard. So what we'll do is start by, I'll call the fingers and frets at the same time. And they're going to be different in this case. The fingers and fret numbers will not match up, so I'll give you both. And we will go through just the G major version of this scale. And then in part 3 of the video, we'll talk about how to move this around and use this over different keys. So to start with, we are still going to start on the note G, which is 3rd fret on the low string, but we need to start with our 2nd finger. And at this point, anytime you use your 2nd finger, you will be playing the 3rd fret. When you line up your fingers, you'll notice your 1st finger will fall on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger will fall on the 3rd fret, your 3rd finger will fall on the 4th fret, and your little finger, the 4th finger, will fall on the 5th fret. And we are going to just line that up through the entire scale. If you would like to get a little bit of practice on just using all 4 fingers, you can do what I call the 1, 2, 3, 4 exercise. Just start with your 1st finger on the 2nd fret and play 1, 2, 3, 4 on every string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, just like that, all the way up. And then do it in reverse. That was the 4, 3, 2, 1. That'll just get those fingers moving and get you accustomed to using all of your fingers on the appropriate fret. But to do this actual major scale, this is what we do. 3rd fret low string with your 2nd finger, and then 5th fret with your little finger. Now we go to the next string and we're going to play fingers 1, 2, 4 on their appropriate fret. So finger 1 will play fret 2, finger 2 is going to play fret 3, and then finger 4 will play fret 5. Now we go to the next string, and the next 2 strings are exactly alike. We play finger 1 on fret 2, then we use finger 3 on fret 4, and then finger 4 on fret 5, and we do that same thing on string 3. So it's finger 1 on fret 2, finger 3 on fret 4, finger 4 on fret 5. Now we go back to using the 2nd finger here. We use the 2nd finger on fret 3 on string 2, and then we use our little finger on fret 5, and then we finish it off by using finger 1 on fret 2, and then finger 2 on fret 3. That's the entire scale. Now we'll go through that a couple of times to make sure you've got it, and I'm going to play it completely through one time, forwards and backwards, so you can have the sound of it in your ears. But it should sound exactly like the other major scale. So if you know the open version, this one should sound exactly like that. We're just not using open strings. So here it is, forwards and backwards. So now what we'll do is we'll go through and I'll call only the fret numbers. And just remember to line your hand up, finger 1 on fret 2, then next finger, next fret, next finger, next fret, and on until you have finger 1, 2, 3, 4 on frets 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'll call only frets this time, and then I'll go back through and call only fingers. So frets are 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 4, 5, again. 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, sorry, and 3. Started calling the fingers there. Now backwards, frets again only. 3, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 2, 5, 4, 2, 5, 3, 2, 5, and 3. Now let's go through and call the fingers, because if you remember what fingers to use, when you move the scale, you just use the same finger pattern and you have the scale that will be named after whatever note you start on. So in other words, if we play 2, 4, 1, 2, 4 on G, we end up with the beginning of a G major scale. But if we play 2, 4, 1, 2, 4 on A, we get an A major scale. On B, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4 becomes the B major scale. So we're going to talk fingers now so we can kind of memorize the finger pattern. And I'll do that forwards and backwards again. And this is what I would like you to concentrate on as you're trying to memorize the major scale. So here we are, still starting on fret 3, but starting with finger 2 and calling only the finger numbers. It's 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, and 2. Now let's do that backwards. So it's 2, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, and 2. There you go, the G major scale in closed form. This is the form that will be movable, and we'll talk about that in another video, but get this memorized and memorize the finger pattern especially, and enjoy. We'll see you soon on another video. Thanks.